Hey, Simply Sugar here. It is September 25th. Here's your evening news rundown in under 5 minutes. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has summoned hundreds of U.S. generals and admirals to Quantico, Virginia, in a rare and abrupt gathering. The meeting schedule for next week will include all senior leaders with rank 1 star or higher, many of whom command globally deployed forces. The Pentagon has not disclosed the agenda, saying only that Hegseth will address his senior military leaders. Military insiders note that the short notice has disrupted global commands, forcing rapid changes to deployment schedules. The move comes as Hegseth continues his restructuring drive, dismissing and reassigning officers while seeking reductions in number of generals and admirals. What he's seeking is loyalists. He's seeking loyalty, and this is a way to root out people who are not 100% on board with whatever plan they're coming up with. And I hate to be a conspiracy theorist where, movies become reality, but, these events never not include some type of implant. Anyway, moving on. President Trump escalated his warnings over the looming government shutdown, threatening to fire large numbers of federal employees if no deal is reached. So basically, threatening Democrats with make a deal or we're just going to fire people, which they have been doing. They've been reducing the staff, because they want loyalists. They want to cut everything to the bone so they can take that money, put it towards their private police force and military, because they're expecting something. They're expecting something like what's happening in Italy in terms of people turning out and uprising. That is what they're preparing for. I mean, Donald Trump is already acting like a dictator, doing whatever he wants against the Constitution, against judges' orders, placing his face on all these governmental buildings. This is happening in real time. He suggests that agencies may be purged of workers he called disloyal if Democrats do not agree with his budget terms. Negotiations in Capitol Hill remain stalled and less than a week before funding runs out. Critics say such a threat could undermine the civil service system, and it's meant to do that. It's meant to disrupt. It's meant to get away from what's happening with the Epstein files. In other news, a federal judge ruled against Donald Trump's education policies aimed at censoring classroom material. This decision protects teachers' ability to cover subjects that the administration sought to restrict, such as DEI, slavery, actual American history that took place in America. Former FBI Director James Comey has been formally indicted with charges linked to actions during his tenure. Now, I love this because I don't think this will go anywhere in terms of James Comey going to jail, but hopefully James Comey will release additional information, and maybe he has a document or two that proves whatever he's accusing Donald Trump of doing. In other news, Trump signed an executive order to force the sale of major app. Now, it's to force the sale. So Trump made it seem like this was actually happening, that this sale was taking place. We have not heard anything from ByteDance or China. They are zip-lipped. Is this even happening, or is this all political theater? Because, again, until the actual owners of the company make a statement, I don't know what to believe at this point. Anyway, that's your evening news rundown. I'm Simply Sugar. Stay safe, stay smart, stay informed. Please like, share, and follow if you can.